So it's hard to believe it's Select Series time again. This is the July Select Series, and this month it is Pau Ferro. For you, those of you who don't know what the Select Series is, it's a monthly collection that I put together, highlighting some of our custom features. Normally, over the last number of months, we've been highlighting our different veneers, and we do it on a selection of different guitars. So this month we have an Amicus short scale 12 string, two X7s, an X10 level 2, an X20 and our X30 jumbo. So basically this veneer, the reason I've chosen this, a number of months ago I went to visit one of my suppliers, and they took me to show me some of his secret stash. He said he had some really special stuff set aside, and he opened it up for me, and straight away I just knew it had to be a Select Series, and I had to get it. And what really attracted me to this stuff and what makes it so special is just the colors, the shapes, the details. It's like a crazy kaleidoscope of color. The patterns on it, it's like some kind of psychedelic drawing from the 60s or something. It's just incredible stuff. You know, it's hard to believe that nature can create such patterns and such beautiful colors, but it does, and that's why we love it. And really, the whole idea of us using veneers on our guitars, we get asked quite a lot, you know, you build a carbon fiber guitar, why do you hide that carbon fiber with a piece of wood? You know, why combine the two things? And really, we love the structure of carbon. We love how the sound that we can create, the consistency of it, the stability under temperature and humidity. And we love how it looks as well. But the thing about carbon is every piece of carbon is the same. You know, this is a piece of our carbon that we cut for the top of a guitar, and that has a beautiful iridescence to it. You know, really nice pattern, this three-dimensional weave, and that's a beautiful thing in its own right, but everyone looks the same. And I really like to be able to add some extra creativity into it, and bring something where we can make every guitar unique. You know, when we work with these veneers, there's no two the same. We're typically choosing things that have a high degree of pattern and detail in them. So it allows me to build a guitar for you that's your guitar. It's individual to you, there's no two the same. And I really like that concept. So what we do is we find these really exotic veneers. We can find the most incredible pieces that exist on the planet. We bring it, and we can use these in guitar tops that you typically couldn't use in guitar tops because we're using it purely for a cosmetic purpose. We still have the carbon structure underneath, but we get these veneers cut really thin. This is 0.6 millimeters. And when we put this into the mold and after we sand that, you actually only have about 0.3 of a millimeter of actual wood veneer left. So it's like paper thin. So that's really there just as an aesthetic. We balance that structure with the carbon fiber, so we can create a guitar that still has all the same properties of the carbon fiber guitar, but just with this beauty. So that's really the veneer process in a nutshell. The veneer is put into the mold during our process, and under high vacuum, the resin is injected into the mold and into the carbon, and it fuses into all the pores of the veneer, and that's what solidifies it into one. So basically the two are fused together, so it's not like it's not glued on after, it's not something that can just peel off. It's part of the structure. So it's a really cool process. So let's look at these guitars individually. So the Amicus, this is a really nice piece. We've gone for all dark in this. It's a darker piece of the Pau Ferro, and you know, beautiful lines in it. The lines are almost totally black. You just see how they disappear into the black fade around the guitar. So the Amicus is our short scale 12 string. It's 18.5-inch scale, tuned to D, and yeah, really gives you a beautiful kind of mandolin sound. Back and sides of all this set are finished with a dark amber that really ties in and matches really well with the shades on the top. So then we have a pair of X7s, and let's look at the X7s together. So You know, whenever we're working on choosing these veneers, I spend a lot of time along with Frank just trying to find the nicest patterns, the most interesting book matches. We use mirrors to kind of find different spaces in the veneer where we can cut, and this is what we've chosen for these two. So two very different X7s. The X7 is our smaller body powder guitar, 24-inch scale. Really nice pair. So this one, you can see what we've done is we've kind of created a little bit more angle to it. This is the X10. So whenever we're doing the book match, we've sort of angled across the grain a little bit, so it creates these more kind of converging lines. So it kind of fits with the shape of the body. Really nice and tasteful. This is our X10 level 2 system. It's got the Crevo humbucker and the 6 individual piezos, and onboard volume and control for volume and tone for each. Oh, sorry, onboard volume control for each. And then the X10 is that deep cutaway, the high access, highly contoured body. Really great playing and sounding guitar. And this one, could I venture to say it's my favorite out of the batch? It'd be hard actually. It's hard to choose, but I really like this one. I love how this frames the neck here. So I guess there's not really any favorites, but you know, we find different things that do different things with each one. You know, it's got a really cool pattern coming right up and through the bridge here, and I like to do these videos just to give you a little bit of an insight into how we go about choosing it. You know, how we try and fit a guitar. Like, we don't just get a piece of veneer and just cut the shape out. We spend a lot of time just trying to find things that fit into the contour of the body, the shape of the body, maybe following the bevel here. This, you can see we're really trying to fit it around the neck, so it frames the neck really nicely here. So, really nice piece. And then we've got the big X30. So, you've gotta love a big jumbo. You know, just that expanse of the top really shows off the wood beautifully. We've gone for a darker piece here, and you know, this to me looks like, you know, a fine piece of old furniture. It's just got that sort of almost old vintage kind of look to it. Real quality feel to it. Beautiful guitar, and it sounds every bit as good as it looks. So that's the set, and that's a veneer. But we've got quite a lot that we managed to get. So that's this set. But talk to Kevin and Chloe, because we've got a bank of images of all the different veneers that we have in stock. You know, if you want to just have a look at some of the different things, and you know, we've sort of pre-cut them to length, but then we fit them into the template the best possible way. But you can see just how the colors change quite a bit from natural wood onto the actual finished guitar. Really cool piece here. Some really cool detail. I love the eyes here. It's maybe book matched, not quite right on that as it's sitting together, but yeah, a lot of detail in that one. Really cool piece here. And I should take you in around the corner here. I'll show you where all our veneer hangs out. So this is all our library of veneers. Lots of different options here, and royal ebonies and figured mahoganies, candy stripe puduk. But this is the Pau Ferro drawer. So we've got a lot of different pieces. The detail on that. Look at that one. So many different options. So you can see the kind of difficulty we have whenever we're trying to choose the nicest pieces for a select series. And really, you know, they're the nicest pieces to my eye, but you might have a different eye. So if you're interested in commissioning a custom-made guitar, then talk to the guys and they can send you the images of the select series. And that one's quite a different color. More vibrant kind of pinks going on in there. So that's it. that's Paul Ferro. That is this month's Select Series. I'm not going to do any demos in it. I'm not going to play them for you. I'm not good enough at that. I know how to make the things, and others are better at playing them. But go to our YouTube channel if you want to hear what these guitars sound like. On our YouTube channel, each one of those guitars are represented in different videos, demo videos, and you can see more there. Check out our Facebook page. We have regular videos and performances that go up on our Facebook page. And yeah, thanks for checking in with us. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you next month.